never fails to fascinate me how the worst people we know, the most mean-spirited we know, still have a capacity to love. And they may not love us, but they have some capacity to love. So that seems to me to be something that's ubiquitous to the race, and of which you're aware. And as you and Sharon know, at the end of Kayak Morning, what I say finally, because the whole book is a quest. The book, I say to the psychotherapist whom I partially invent, but not entirely, because she is a real person in Washington who has been a great help to our family. She says, "What do you want? What do you want?" And I said, "I want her back. I want my daughter back." And she says, "Well, you'll just find a way to get her back." And at the end of the book, I find my way of getting her back, which is to, recall how much I love her. And she lives then, she lives again in that love.
From the book, when you love someone, every moment is shadowed by the fear of loss. Then loss occurs, and you feel more love than ever. The more you loved, the more you feel the loss. Depression then may be seen as the strongest expression of love. That's where logic gets you.
There are bitter moments in this book. That's a quasi-bitter moment. I'm trying to work my way through a problem. The world that Jack expertly traverses all the time, I do not. My family and I, my wife and I in particular, were clobbered with a problem, so we want to work our way through it. And the book, the kayak, was the perfect metaphor for it. Man alone in a boat. As some of you know, to your displeasure or curiosity, I am not the most sociable of creatures. And so the kayak is just built for me. It's a little boat all by myself, and even the fish stay away. But it's a great vessel for meditation and to try to figure out how you're going to live in the world, which is what we figure out anyway in circumstances far less tragic. There are moments in the book, like this one, where I say, that's where logic gets you. As if, I've worked my way into another hole, to another corner, where I'm just as angry as I can be. And I still feel it. I still feel it. If you scratch too much, I will still see, what's the justice here? What's the injustice here? I talk about Frank McCourt, my dear friend who died of a melanoma, sore on his leg. Sore on his goddamn leg. Why is a man like this taken from us like this? And I'm very angry at God, less so now than I was initially, because it's not a fair fight. But my anger is informed by the fact that I believe, not that I don't. I find my friends who do not believe in a better position. They never expected anything. They don't get anything. And I'm not even sure what I expected, because the God I believe in, I always thought set us in motion and said good luck. But when the luck turns bad, then you start to become maybe childish, but still unavoidably childish in your resentments.